Hello.
Good evening.
I'm going to just turn off a few things.
Yep, we're getting our act together here.
Turn that off. DPD. Hide the banner. There we go.
All right. I think we might possibly have it here.
All right.
Yeah.
And put comments in. Tell us if the sound is good and all that kind of stuff.
Dan's going to do a quick tune on the banjo here. We're running around doing a million different things today, so.
Ready?
Yep.
We'll start out with one of the songs from the new album called Dance Izzy Dance. Ready?
Yep.
Dance, Izzy, dance, spin to the music. Dance, Izzy, dance, all through the day. Dance, Izzy, dance, the future is waiting, waiting to see what young Izzy will be. A doctor, a nurse, healing the wounded, finding a cure to help all mankind. It's all up to you. Follow your passion, follow your dreams wherever you go. And dance, Izzy, dance, spin to the music. Dance, Izzy, dance, all through the day. Dance, Izzy, dance, the future is waiting, waiting to see what young Izzy will be. Maybe an astronaut flying to Mars, or an astronomer studying stars. It's all up to you. Follow your passion, follow your dreams wherever you go. So dance, Izzy, dance, spin to the music. Dance, Izzy, dance, all through the day. Dance, Izzy, dance, the future is waiting, waiting to see what young Izzy will be. A teacher, a singer, a lawyer or a chef, helping the homeless, the blind or the deaf. Whatever you do it with passion. Whatever you do it with love. Don't rush to grow up, that way is folly. Live every day with laughter and joy. We're here to cheer, to listen and help you. The future is yours, we'll watch and be proud. So dance, Izzy, dance, spin to the music. Dance, Izzy, dance, all through the day. Dance, Izzy, dance, the future is waiting, waiting to see what young Izzy will be. Waiting to see what young Izzy will be.
Yeah. Hi to Mary. Hi to Debbie. Great to see you both.
That song is for our grandniece, little Isabella Gwen,
Yep.
who's not so little now.
No. And that's a very loud banjo.
It is a very loud banjo. It's not the one I take on the road, but...
Yeah. Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron. And Aaron's been playing the banjo a lot, so
Yeah.
that's good.
That's cool. All right.
A little sip of tea.
Yeah, tea's good stuff. So we're just going to sort of randomly run through and play whatever the heck we feel like playing.
I have an idea,
Yeah?
and I didn't even put it on the list. Gator Gator.
There's a thought.
So we're going to pick random songs. So we've got a list in front of us just in case, just to give us some
Which case
clues.
I
But
plug the
yeah, you
bass
got to
in
plug the
here.
bass in,
Yeah.
and then she's got to hand it to me. This is the one song I play bass on. I'll tell the story while she's getting set up. We were in the Everglades a couple of years ago during February album rating month, and Faith is sitting out under a palm tree, and it's like 90 degrees with a gentle breeze, and
I fell asleep.
yeah.
Just make sure.
So she fell asleep, and when she woke up, there was a huge alligator on the edge of the pond.
That fella had to have been at least 8 feet long. Maybe longer.
And over time, he walked closer and closer to us and walked through our campsite. I
And
got a really, really good picture of him.
Dan got a phenomenal picture of him even before he got to our campsite. And he had to have been about, 10, 15 feet from us as he walked through our campsite.
The legs were like
legs were huge. And I figured, as long as he's walking through our campsite, the least I can do is write a song about him. So this is where this one came from. wrong instrument. This is not a mandolin.
Nope.
Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Alligator, fearsome beast, living in U.S. Southeast. Prehistoric hunter bold, majestic creature to behold. Gator, gator in the lake, looks asleep but wide awake. Rabbit, rabbit on the shore, gator lunge, no bun, no more. Gator, gator in the sun, looking out for number one. Gator, gator wants a snack, baby bird ain't coming back. Gator, gator in the mud, hunting for the smell of blood. Turtle, turtle moving slow, gator belly says hello.
My one line.
Gator, gator on the beach, listens to the seagull screech. Seagull, seagull lands too close, seagull's end is grandiose. Gator, gator running wild, striding toward a little child. Mama, mama thinking fast, grabs the kid as she runs past.
That was close.
Alligator needs respect, ancient hunting intellect. Give the gator lots of space, you lose if you're face to face. Alligator, fearsome beast, living in U.S. Southeast. Prehistoric hunter bold, majestic creature to behold. Gator, gator running wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
It's
idea.
a fun song to play. It's my one chance to get to play the bass.
And yeah, but Debbie, I hadn't realized that is the perfect. You need that low beat of the guy walking through the campsite. I love it. That's perfect.
Yeah. Faith was playing that just without me.
And it was just me on ukulele and Dan throwing in the
Hello.
the hello on the gator belly. And then we were noodling around with it, and he picked up his guitar and started playing bass lines on the guitar. I was like, "Ooh, that sounds interesting. Let's try that with the bass." And he's been playing bass on it ever since. So it's a lot of fun.
It is fun. Yep. So, where do you want to go from here?
Good question.
What do you play on Life is a Dance? Is that bass?
That's bass.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah.
Do a quick tuning check on the guitar, because I didn't get you to do that yet. So, we do February album writing month. We've done it twice now, and hopefully we'll do it again this year. It's going to be even crazier this year.
Yeah, we'll yeah. February's going to be an odd month. So.
But the idea with February album writing month is to write 14 songs in the 28 days of February.
And in 2023, we both did this. 2024, we were on tour when we did it. So Dan still managed to get 14. I only got 10. That was especially fun because we got back from our tour on the, I think the 26th.
Yep.
And fortunately, it was leap year. We got back, and Dan only had 7 songs at that point. I only had 5 songs at that point. And in the next 3 days, he wrote another 7 songs, and I wrote another 5 songs, which is nuts.
And this is one of the last 7, so
Yeah.
because this is number 12 for that.
And this, of all the ones that he wrote, this is the one that I listened to and said, that one's done.
Start that again.
Please.
rise with the sun, then off to cut hay. A farmer keeps busy all through the day. When evening comes, we all shall play and dance by the light of the moon. The rhythm of seasons, year after year, hard work and chores, yet we're still here. Family and friends we hold so dear, dance by the light of the moon. Dance in the morning, dance at high noon, dance round the hayfields all afternoon, dance by the fire in midwinter's gloom, dance by the light of the moon. Life is a dance, the ebb and the flow. The moon moves the seas, here down below. Plant seeds in the spring, we nurture to grow, then dance by the light of the moon. Dance in the morning, dance at high noon, dance round the hayfields all afternoon, dance by the fire in midwinter's gloom, dance by the light of the moon. Sharing our hearts with true peace, let go your fears, find sweet release. Our hold on this planet, just a lease, so dance by the light of the moon. Dance in the morning, dance at high noon, dance round the hayfields all afternoon, dance by the fire in midwinter's gloom, dance by the light of the moon. Dance in the morning, dance at high noon, dance round the hayfields all afternoon, dance by the fire in midwinter's gloom, dance by the light of the moon, dance by the light of the moon.
Yeah. And hi, Lori. Good to see you on here too.
And I was thinking we should make a dedication of that one to Jimmy Carter, who was a farmer.
Yes, indeed.
And just expired his lease on the planet,
Yes.
as it were.
And actually, our hold on this planet, just a lease, is my absolute favorite line out of that song. Always has been.
Where to from here?
Maybe George.
Could do George, could do Twilight.
No, maybe Twilight.
Do George a little later.
Yeah.
And Life is a Dance has not yet been recorded.
Nope.
Gator Gator has not yet been recorded.
No.
It will be.
It will be. That's
That was one that didn't make it onto the album, but that we just put out. For those who don't know, we just put out a new album called Who We Are, and we are very happy with it.
Yeah, if you go to our website, you can find information on where to find it. And hey, Aiden and Christine, good to see you. As it were. There's a few of the 11sers over on Facebook. So.
Yeah, it's fun. We're using StreamYard, and we can see comments coming from both YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah.
And actually, if anybody shows up from Twitch, but
anyone were ever to think of coming in on Twitch, we could see that too. But
yeah.
I don't know if anybody even knows about Twitch. I know I don't.
yeah.
So, all right, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
Want to give me a proper count?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's done this to me before.
It's been a really strange day, in a good way. But 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's a bit. Dinner's done, sun is set, golden sky fades into gray. From the porch we watch the mist rise from fields across the way. Sunset mutes the cardinal's call, owl awakens in the trees, cricket song is everywhere, fading sunlight stills the breeze. Twilight time in the meadow, looking out across the hay. Twilight time in the meadow, gentle ending of the day.
Twilight time in the meadow, looking out across the hay. Twilight time in the meadow,
gentle landing of the day. Winter meadow is
crisp and white,
silent as the snow drifts in. We enjoy
from indoors then, and dream of when summer begins.
and dream of when summer begins.
Twilight time in the meadow, looking out across the hay. Twilight time in the meadow,
Gentle landing of the day.
twilight time in the meadow.
Gentle landing of the day.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, that's the view from our front porch here in New Hampshire.
And if you haven't already seen it, we have a new lyric video up of that
yes.
song
Yep.
with photos and a couple of video clips that I shot.
Yeah.
And I put that together just the other day.
Yeah, and you can find that over on our YouTube channel.
Yep.
Somewhere.
I think we posted it to Facebook. We put the link, so
Yeah.
which means Facebook won't show it to anybody unless they go hunting
Oh,
for it,
probably, yeah.
because that's Facebook.
And thank you, couple of folks for the birthday greetings.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. My birthday was yesterday. Faith's is
Mine
tomorrow.
will be tomorrow.
Where
Where to
to?
next?
We should do the dog song.
Yes, we
which
should.
I think is another one I didn't put on the list, but
You didn't, did you? Actually, you did.
did I?
Yeah, number 7.
Okay. Right above where it was.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get this capo to function.
Yeah, and we have a list that's more of a suggestion than
Yeah.
anything else right now.
Mostly, we put together a list. It's sitting on the iPad just as a list of songs, just to like remind us of what we might pick.
Yeah.
So,
This is for everyone who has a dog. My life.
let's try that again.
Yeah.
Got to switch chords at that point.
Yep. My life at home can be rather dull. Chase a tail, chase a cat, chase the mailman, maybe bark at a gull. Things get exciting when it's time for a meal, or when I get to ride in an automobile. Is that your car keys? Yay, let's go for a ride. I hear them jingling. Let's go for a ride. Don't care where we're going. Just let me inside the car and let's all go for a ride. I love the feel of the wind in my hair, so I must stick my head out the window and get maximum air. It's just not the same when you blow in my face, 'cause the car takes me to some magnificent place. Is that your car keys? Yes, let's go for a ride. I hear them jingling. Let's go for a ride. Don't care where we're going. Just let me inside the car and let's all go for a ride. Of course, there was that one trip that was not fun. That place that smelled of chemicals and fear. And when I awoke in the cone of shame, there was a bit less of me here. I'm quick to explain why I love writing so. Different sounds, different smells, different flavors wherever we go. It's that je ne sais quoi. Yes, it's more fun by far just to have the chance to go for a trip in the car. Is that your car keys? Sweet! Let's go for a ride. I hear them jingling. Let's go for a ride. Don't care where we're going. Don't care if it's near or far. But let's all go for a ride in the car. And that song, actually, Kev, that song is for Zeke. he was my inspiration. So and yeah, Phyllis, I suspect Gracie would love that song.
It's a fun one to play. I'm just off the sheet, like within the last couple days.
Yeah. and actually, you did magnificently given that. So
yeah. So getting there on it.
Yep.
Where to?
Good question. Could do Railroad Town.
Could do Railroad Town.
Yeah.
That one I might put the sheet up for even.
Yeah.
It's a really new one.
That one I would ask you to pull the sheet up.
So we live on the Connecticut River Valley, and I've written several songs for different places around the valley.
Yep.
This one is for the town of Bellows Falls, Vermont, which is actually the village of Bellows Falls, Vermont, which is just across the river and down a little bit.
Yeah. It's a very cool place, and
With a lot of history.
Has gone through a lot of changes in its history.
Yeah. Let's see if I remember how to play this one. That sounds right.
Yep.
Bellows Falls was a river town. Goods flowed up, logs flowed down. To get past, the falls boats carried round. Bellows Falls was a river town.
Bellows Falls was a thriving mill town, till the paper mills threatened to shut down. Striking workers stood their ground. Bellows Falls was a thriving mill town.
Bellows Falls was a railroad town. Freight and people came from all around. History on display at Steamtown. Bellows Falls was a railroad town. The whistles at the mills no longer blow.
Steamtown now calls Scranton home.
Trains still blast their whistling calls.
And the canal makes power for us all.
Bellows Falls is a lovely little town. Shops on the square and beauty all around. The falls still make a thunderous sound. Bellows Falls is a lovely little town. Bellows Falls is such a lovely town.
Yeah.
Railroad town. It's a place we go to often. There's a great coffee shop over there that's a cooperative that we belong to.
We are members of the co-op at this point.
And
they have fabulous vegan baked goods.
And non-vegan stuff, but they carefully label the vegan stuff with a little tiny V because the baked goods are all fabulous, and they found that if they actually labeled them vegan,
people would avoid them.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Nobody would touch the vegan ones, but if they put a little tiny V that nobody would really notice, everybody ate them and everybody loved them. So, gotta love it.
but and Stage 33 is over there, and
Which is
Ciao Popolo.
Yep. Stage 33 Live is a wonderful, it's an old mill building that has the center room in the place is set up as a stage with performances a couple of times a month during the year.
Yep, and they have many cameras, and they shoot 4K video on multiple cameras and mix it up later, and you get the most amazing videos
Oh
from
yeah, we love them.
And also on the square is Ciao Popolo. It's an Italian restaurant. We've played music there.
We have.
And there are several other places, restaurants and whatnot. And then there's the Bellows Falls Opera House, which is a wonderful spot. And
It's a movie theater. It's a theater. They actually do plays and things.
they
there.
do live music
Live
there
music on
sometimes.
occasion, yep.
Bigger shows.
Thanks to Charlie Hunter and
Yep.
Ray Masuko before him.
And they do town meetings and such there too.
I know.
So it gets a lot of use.
Yeah, and
the
they
best part is for the movies, though.
yeah the movies they bring in first run movies. They raised the price to $6 for a first run movie, and the I think popcorn and a soda is now also $6. Up from
Popcorn,
$5.
soda, and a candy.
Oh, that's right.
It's the triple thing.
Total for $6. Love it. And twice a month they do, on Wednesday nights, they do classic movie night. And we were somewhat horrified the night that we went there for classic movie night and they were playing Ghostbusters.
We also saw Airplane there.
We did. And Ghostbusters was especially fun because the theater was more than half full. And when they got to the line in the intro thing with who you gonna call, everybody in the audience just busted out with Ghostbusters.
Very community.
It was a
fun.
ton of fun.
Yeah, Mary, it's really $6. It used to be $5. I mean, they had to go up $1. But yeah, and first run movies that we've seen there.
It's some really good stuff, and it's an old New England opera house.
And
it's
the
a
sound
lovely
is
place.
great. The
Yeah.
screen is great, and it's a very fun spot.
We haven't been
So-
there in forever, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So let's go further up the river.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go up to the diner. You've already got the base on.
Exactly.
So up in the town of Heartland, Vermont, which is just up the river, at exit 9, you'll find a library, a gas station, 2 convenient marts, post office, and a diner. This is for the diner. And we've played this in the diner for the diner's owner.
Yes.
It's 110 in the kitchen. Nicole slinging corned beef hash sings Broadway tunes as we listen while serving up plates in a flash. The pancakes are bigger than plates. Order 1 or 2 if you dare. Don't miss the hash browns or salsa. Tofu scramble for those who care. 'Cause everything served here is local, mostly made here in this place. This diner is so worth the stop, with something to please every taste. The portions are huge, the service is great. You won't be hungry today. There are dinosaurs up on the counter, Broadway posters on every wall. There's a bobblehead Bernie with mittens. This place entertains one and all. 'Cause everything served here is local, mostly made here in this place. This diner is so worth the stop, with something to please every taste. The portions are huge, the service is great. You won't leave hungry today. Broken pipes in the middle of winter won't keep the patrons away. In Vermont, nothing will hinder. Heartland Diner is open today. 'Cause everything served here is local, mostly made made here in this place. This diner is so worth the stop, with something to please every taste. The portions are huge, the service is great. You won't leave hungry today. The portions are huge, the service is great. You won't leave hungry today.
And yes, pancakes, and I'm talking
get one.
pancakes that are this big
They're bigger than the plates.
and an inch thick. And one pancake, I have taken leftovers home from one pancake, and I am not a light eater.
They're very good.
Yeah.
I'm particularly fond of the tofu scramble, and lately I've been getting this wrap that has tofu scramble, hash browns, vegan cheese. Might have avocado in it. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's got all kinds of stuff in it.
Yeah.
It's really
And
tasty.
she makes her own hash browns
Yep.
from scratch. Everything is made from scratch. This place is stunningly good. All right, where to?
George.
Ah, okay. Well, I need to swap then.
Yeah. Both need to swap.
Yeah.
So this next song is one we've been playing all over the country. We've played it in Florida. Every show we've played in Florida, I think now.
Yeah.
And we have played it in Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, all over New England. This one is one of the things on the new album that's really close to our hearts.
It is. Now I can do a 4 count.
Yes, you can.
Let me just get a quick sip of tea here. And yeah, Kev, that's why we don't go to the big movie theaters anymore, is because that's a ridiculous amount of money to spend. Yeah. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... My name is George, no one knows, but I feel it in my heart, where I know that it won't show. I face the world it cannot see. Even those who love me, they look but they don't see. They just see Emily. My name is George, I must not tell, especially my father, my life would go to hell. I'd be disowned, tossed out the door. So I keep pretending, knowing in my core I'm not Emily. I never felt right as a girl. That's not who I am. Maybe when I leave for college, then I'll be free to be me.
His name is George, I didn't know. I found it in a note he left that said he had to go. My little girl is now my son. It takes some getting used to, but I'm telling everyone he's George, not Emily. I love you, George, I always will. There's nothing that can change that.
You called me George. I love you, Dad. I thought that you would hate me, but you don't, and I'm so glad you called me George.
Yes, I'm telling
Dad is telling
everyone.
My name is George. Yeah. It's interesting. We've been on Threads, social media, for a while now, and I seem to have ended up in a corner of Threads that has a whole bunch of LGBTQ folks, and it's been an absolute delight the last several days watching all of the trans folks reporting back on their trip to visit their families over the holidays, and my father was took him a few tries, but he finally got my pronouns right, and the folks who were saying that this is the first time I've gone home and felt like I could be myself, and it's just been really delightful and really happy to see that folks are starting to have supportive families, and we preach that message, just love your kids, and no matter what. So, and our one of my major donations over the tail end of the year is to the Trevor Project, to support those folks who don't have supportive families and give them a safe place to talk to people. So.
Let's go to a fun, upbeat song.
Oh, I've done this one in a while.
Yeah, see how this works.
Yeah, we're doing quite the mix of stuff we do all the time and stuff we haven't done in a while, which is part of the fun of the birthday bash.
See what we go after. I have an idea for after this too. So,
I'm sure.
ready?
Yep.
When the road trips you up, brings you down, turns your smile into a frown, call me up, I'll come around, I'll be there for you. When the daylight fades to night, when the shadows cause you fright, I'll be there to hold you tight, I'll be there for you. When you need me, I'll be there, I'm the one who'll always care. No need to cry or fear, I'll be there for you. When autumn leaves begin to fall, when you're feeling down and small, you know who you can call, I'll be there for you. When you need me, I'll be there, I'm the one who'll always care. No need to cry or fear, I'll be there for you. When winter skies turn dark and gray, when the blues won't go away, you can call me any day, I'll be there for you. When you need me, I'll be there, I'm the one who'll always care. No need to cry or fear, I'll be there for you. When we're old and moving slow, there is something you will know. There will always be that glow. I'll be there for you. When you need me, I'll be there. I'm the one who'll always care. No need to cry or fear. I'll be there for you. When you need me, I'll be there. I'm the one who'll always care. No need to cry or fear. I'll be there for you.
Hey.
Not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since we did
And
that.
I haven't done that on this guitar probably ever, so
There's that.
it's like, yeah, the intervals worked okay. It's a fun up tempo. Keep the bass.
Okay.
I'm
Oh.
grab a harp.
Oh, hey. I might have turned the bass up for that.
Yeah, you probably should. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Well,
I get
you
a
s-
little bit of moisture on my lips, though.
You want to stick to the harmonica? Yeah. This one for those of us, those of you who haven't heard us do a full set, this is on an album that is no longer in print.
So well, someday we'll re-record this. And actually, I have a dedication for this one.
Yeah?
Josh White Jr. Because when I first learned to play harmonica, was in a class with Robert Jones, the Reverend Robert Jones, and sitting next to me for the entire week was Josh White Jr., who had always wanted to learn how to play harp and had never had a chance.
Yeah.
And he and I had a great time in that class and hanging out in the evenings in song circles. All of us were.
Yep. And I have very fond memories of hanging out in a song circle with him. And I don't remember what the song was that he did, but I sang harmonies on it. And he looked over at me and said, "That sounded fabulous." And that was our first year at camp.
Yep.
Neither one of us could play an instrument well enough to accompany ourselves. So to have anybody, compliment us on anything was just a delight. And it breaks our hearts. He retired like about a week ago. And
The announcement came out about that and the day after.
And the day after, the announcement came out that he had died in his sleep.
So that was sad.
That is a Beckwith guitar that Dan was playing, made by Steve Beckwith, who's a luthier in Massachusetts.
Yep.
So
Yeah, he had custom made that for me a lot of years ago.
ago.
And I don't play it all that often, but it actually sounds great and it records well.
yeah,
Not that we use it for most of the recordings. We might use it for more.
yeah.
We did a quick demo of Railroad Town, actually, mostly to test because we were auditioning vocal mics. And
And you used the Beckwith.
I used
for
the
it. It
Beckwith to
sounded
just
fine.
play one track
Yeah.
that we then sang against, and it sounded great. So,
And Josh White Jr. was just the sweetest, nicest, most gentle person, and he had just turned, I think, 84.
yeah.
The the end of last month.
He had brought some songs. He'd gone into one of the prisons, and he had
Prison Youth.
prison youth who had written some stories, and he turned them into songs and worked with the kids.
And helped them turn
Yeah.
them into songs. And
Yeah.
then he brought those songs out to us
And
and
they were
played them for us.
fabulous.
And
Powerful.
just amazingly strong songs. So
Yeah.
a toast to Josh.
All right, let's do some harmonica.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
My baby plays the blues harp. He learned the bluesy scale. So wanna write a blues song so he can bend and wail. But I got the no blues blues. I do. I got the no blues blues. I got the no blues blues. Got no reason to be blue. It's hard to write a blues song when you ain't got no blues. My baby, he's been faithful, ain't got no dog to lose. I got the no blues blues. It's so sad. I got the no blues blues. I got the no blues blues. Got no reason to be blue. My house has just been fixed up. My car, it runs just fine. My baby feeds me good food. I even drink good wine. I got the no blues blues. It's true. I got the no blues blues. I got the no blues blues. Got no reason to be blue. Take a bit. My job was not the greatest. There might have been blues there. But in high tech, we all change jobs like we change our underwear, and I'm back to the no blues blues. But a much better job. I still got the no blues blues. got the no blues, blues. Got no reason to be blue. Sing it home. I got the no blues, blues. Ooh, I got the no blues, blues. I got the no blues, blues. Got no reason to be blue.
That's just fun. Keep the bass. I'm thinking that another one I didn't put on the list is Thanks for the Memories.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But I'd like to do that one.
Yeah. Speaking of people who are gone.
Yeah.
But not forgotten.
Well, apparently, we haven't seen the movie yet, but the new film about Dylan, the actors actually did all of the singing themselves, and the fellow who plays Pete Seeger apparently really nailed the part.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a movie that I would actually like to see at some point. Even though it's based on true stories and not 100% accurate, it still sounds like it would be a ton of fun.
Actually, Rick Polari was mentioning apparently it wasn't so much Pete Seeger as Ramblin' Jack Elliott that really got Dylan going on things.
But I think he still liked the movies.
But yeah, he did. So this piece is on the new album as well. It's called Thanks for the Memories. It is a thank you note to Toshi and Pete Seeger. When I was 18, I wound up meeting them out sailing on the Woody Guthrie, the small version of Clearwater. I crewed on Clearwater as well, but in the album, for those who haven't seen the jacket yet, the jacket is a 70-page book that has the lyrics, the backstories, photos, and drawings that go with each song. And when I was hunting for pictures for this song, I found a picture of the Woody Guthrie, and I found a picture of Pete, both which I had taken in, I think, 2006 at the Clearwater Festival, which I thought was cool that I had those. So. Ready?
Yep.
I was writing a song when this song got in the way, a tale from the past that led me here today. I was not yet 20, so many years ago, a friendly hand outstretched to a kid you did not know. Along a country road that follows the river, climb up a winding path to the forest high above. In a small clearing stands a log cabin home and a rustic old barn made of love and wood and stone. So thanks for the memories, for taking me in, for making space in your lives when I needed it. Thanks for your kindness and open hearts. Thanks for the memories and thanks for this song. Out across the valley, Storm King Mountain stands. A bend in the Hudson embraces from below. The view from this home in this special place belongs to a couple with open hearts and grace. I was young and lonely, searching for my path in life, an escape from city drama and its taxing price. We met upon a sailboat. You said, come and stay. I think back on that kindness every single day. So thanks for the memories, for taking me in, for making space in your lives when I needed it. Thanks for your kindness and open hearts. Thanks for the memories and thanks for this song. We sailed and worked the gardens, watched the shifting tides, read the waves and currents as storm clouds rolled by. Each song, each day brought new lessons to shape a young man's life, from environment to history. We stood up for what's right. singing out for civil rights, the river and clean air, always sharing kindness, a good meal's like a prayer. No matter where we came from, we all sang as one. We are singing still, the work is never done. So thanks for the memories, for taking me in, for making space in your lives when I needed it. Thanks for your kindness and open hearts. Thanks for the memories and thanks for this song. Thanks for your kindness and open hearts. Thanks for the memories.
And we manifested Rick.
Yeah. Welcome, Rick Polari.
Rick, we were actually mentioning you right before we played that song because of the Dylan biopic and your comment about it really being
Ramblin' Jack
Ramblin' Jack rather than Pete.
at the hospital and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah. But Mary, thank you. Yes, this is it's a very personal song, but it's very much my story.
And it literally came to him.
Yeah, this was during February Album Writing
Yeah.
Month in 2023, and I was working on a song and getting nowhere, so I took a nap, and I woke up from the nap with the entire song. The only thing I changed was like the second line said basically the same thing as the first. Beth DeSambri commented on that, and it's like, yeah, I know that needs to be replaced. Yeah. So I replaced one line, and other than that, it's how it came out.
Pretty much. And yeah, Christine, the book does have a picture of the pancake from the diner.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
And me with a big grin on my face with a pancake from the diner sitting in front of me.
Yep. But yeah, the diner. There's a picture of the dinosaurs too. So at the diner, there's plastic dinosaurs all over the counter. The waitresses use them as paperweights in the summer when the windows are open. But and the kids can play with them. And then anything that gets played with, they go in the dishwasher.
They run them through the dishwasher at the end of the day. So.
Anyway, where should we go from here? What do we have for time? Let's do two more. Let's do Gently Sleep.
Okay.
And then Love Is the Song.
All right.
I'm thinking. And then we go finish dinner. Gently Sleep is 2?
Yep.
Yes. All right. And we'll definitely get in a Dulcimer song before we finish.
Yeah.
Because got to make sure every instrument
instrument has to have some love.
And tonight even the harps did. So.
I know. It's unusual.
There you go.
All right. All right. And this one came from a song prompt that was actually a Valspar paint color called
Color name.
Paint color name called Hamster Cuddles.
In the book, there is a drawing of two hamsters cuddling that was done by Ingrid, what's her last name? Stark?
Yeah.
Yeah. Stephen Lee Rich's wife.
We played this song out in Madison, Wisconsin at Wild Hog in the Woods. And
while
Ingrid,
we were
playing the song, Ingrid pulled out her sketch pad and sketched two hamsters cuddling, and at the end of the show she brought it over to me and handed it to me and said, do with it what you will, but I had to draw that while you were playing the song. So
we put that in the book.
Yeah, and with a song prompt like that, it had to be a lullaby. All right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Sleep, my little one, hush, my little one, gently sleep. Dream of happiness, dream of joyfulness, dream of peace. Teddy bear snuggles and hamster cuddles will keep you safe. Sleep, my little one, gently sleep. We'll guard you, little one, under moon and sun in your nest. Wrap our love around, watch without a sound as you rest. The future's far away.
just take today as it comes. Sleep, my little one, gently sleep.
We support you and hope you grow into your best self. We will care for you, be aware of your needs and health.
All too soon we know we will let you go on. Till then, sleep, my little one, gently sleep.
Sleep, my little one, hush, my little one, gently sleep. Dream of happiness, dream of joyfulness, dream of peace.
Teddy bear snuggles and hamster cuddles will keep you safe. Sleep, my little one, gently sleep.
We support you and hope you grow into your best self. We will care for you, be aware of your needs and health.
All too soon we know we will let you go on. Till then, sleep, my little one, gently sleep.
The future's far away, we'll just take today as it comes.
Sleep, my little one, gently sleep.
Sleep, my little one, gently sleep.
Isn't that pretty? One of the more complicated bridges to play. Took a long time to get that right.
Yeah, but yeah, I like that one. I was
Yeah.
really happy. And teddy bear snuggles and hamster cuddles. That was my favorite line that year.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll get you up on the
Get
dulcimer.
up on my high horse here.
Yeah. We'll show off the dulcimer, but you probably won't see it on the camera very well.
No, because it's going to be down on my lap.
And this dulcimer doesn't go out on the road with us much, so...
Yeah, this one
can
does
show
not
this one
plug in, so get a little further over this way so we don't bump into each other.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Ugh. Have to do this on a stool because if I do it on a bench, you won't see me either. Anyway, so this is my there we
There
go,
you go.
Appalachian Mountain Dulcimer. This is built by a gentleman named Warren May in Berea, Kentucky. And
We went in his shop. We were down there for with Rick, actually,
Yeah,
for Song Farmers,
Farmers.
several years back. So we went in his shop and looked at the dulcimers he had.
And this is a man who had at the time he had built a dulcimer a day, 6 days a week, for over 40 years.
I think it was like, 25 is crossed out, 30 crossed out, and all the way down to just like 40.
40.
And then I think he was well over 40 at that point.
I
but-
know, and
I mean, he had several in production. It was finishing one a
Yeah.
day.
And I had fallen madly in love with 4 of the instruments,
Yeah.
or 3 of the
3 of
instruments.
them, yeah.
And we went back the next day with Dan's stage guitar because we wanted to hear how his guitar sounded against them, because not all instruments sound good together. And one of the 3 had already sold. The second one sounded terrible with
Did
Dan's
not
guitar.
work.
Did not work at all. It was like, oh my God, it's a beautiful instrument, but not for us. And this one just worked. And what I love is my good Jeremy Seeger dulcimer has hummingbird sound holes.
That we ordered.
That we
But-
ordered specifically. This one had hummingbird sound holes already in it. And I decided that this was fate. And I have the hummingbird sound holes in honor of my mother, who was a bird nut and loved hummingbirds. And so when Jeremy could build them that way, we had to get them. And when Warren's had it built in, it was meant to be.
It was.
Hey, Mary, good to see you. I hope you and Kathleen
Mary.
are doing well, and we'll make it over into your neck of the woods at some point. And we have a new toy in the garage, so we'll have to tell you.
I think I did tell her
if
about
Dan
it.
hasn't already
Yeah, I
told
think
you.
I did.
So, and yes, definitely, Mary, meant to be. So, Okay, I just wanted to make sure which song we were doing. So, we do have a couple of Dulcimer songs. I just wanted to make sure
I have to
had
write
the
more
right-
Dulcimer songs. Maybe I'll do that this coming February.
Yeah,
Ready?
I think so.
Each of us is damaged. Each of us is flawed. We do our best, try to be exactly who we are. Acceptance is believing in where we are today. Love is the answer. Love is the sun. Love is the answer, no matter the question. Open your heart to the universal song. Love is the answer to any question. Love is the answer. Love is the song. Welcoming newborn twins on their first day. Pleasure and pain will come along the way. The future is theirs. Give them time to play. Love is the answer. Love is the song. Love is the answer, no matter the question. Open your heart to the universal song. Love is the answer to any question. Love is the answer. Love is the song. Young lovers out for a stroll on a starry night. A gentle hug or smile, a laugh of delight. Working together, their dreams take to flight. Love is the answer. Love is the song. Love is the answer, no matter the question. Open your heart to the universal song. Love is the answer to any question. Love is the answer. Love is the song. Holding a hand as aging eyes grow dim. A gentle smile when the world just seems so grim. A good life is ending, another soon begins. Love is the answer. Love is the song. Love is the answer, no matter the question. Open your heart to the universal song. Love is the answer to any question. Love is the answer. Love is the song. Love is the answer. Love is the song.
Because love is the answer.
Yeah. You want to do On My Way?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you get...
Let me get off my high horse here.
Yeah. So I wrote that song. It's on the new album, but I actually wrote it 10 years ago. And I know it was 10 years ago because there are two sets of twins that was for. One set in Massachusetts and one set in Kentucky. They were born very close to each other. And
In age.
like the sets of twins were born within a month or two of each other. And so I had written that thinking of them. And
Twins turned 10 this year?
yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. So
And for that matter, today is Little Bean's birthday, too.
oh, it is.
She turns 10 today,
Yeah, she was born that year as well.
and Dan is freaking out about that.
Yeah.
Her father. Not this Dan,
No.
but... our
Dan
friend.
Sesney, who's a great author. We didn't wind up doing
We
Weedle.
We didn't, yeah.
So one of Faith's songs from this past February is we've just been recording, and it's based on some writing of Dan Cesney.
Our friend Dan Cesney had written this beautiful book called The White Mountain, all about Mount Washington in New Hampshire. And it's a series of essays about various things that, activities that he took part on the mountain and stories from the mountain. And I took 2 of them and wrote songs about them last February. And we just finished recording our parts for one of them. We're working on getting a couple other things on it now, and we have to record the other one, which is the one that he most wants, of course.
Yeah.
So.
But
And Lori, we have 4 matching flannels
yeah.
from the Vermont Flannel Company, and we have any number of matching T-shirts
And polo
shirts from Land's End and LL Bean.
Yep. And we'll be down in Florida in January and February, the beginning of February. And so down there you might find us in matching T-shirts.
More likely to be T-shirts than
depends on the
flannels.
temperature.
Yeah.
And last year when we played on the main stage at the festival, we actually wore flannels because it was early in the morning and it was on the cool
It was
side.
a little cool, yeah.
So you never know.
Yep. And for those of you, Mary, I know you're down in that neck of the woods, and I know you're going to be at the festival. And
We're also
looking
at
seeing you there.
Lunastar on Lunastar Cafe in North Miami on the 24th of January.
Yep.
A week before the festival.
Yep.
And we'll be up in Jacksonville on the way south
Yeah.
to play a few things. So
Yep. And I'm going to be putting out our newsletter in the next couple of days. And if anybody who's not subscribed to our newsletter, just go to our website, danandfaith.com, and sign up, and we can get you on the mailing list, so you can see where all we're going to be wandering off to this next month. In hopefully warmer weather, because it's beautiful today, and now the temperature is just going to do one of those. You know.
On my way, freedom's calling. On my way, going home. On my way, freedom's calling. On my way, going home. Crossing over River Jordan, crossing over to my home. Crossing over River Jordan, crossing over to my home.
Road is long, path is rocky. Road is long to my home.
Road is long, path is rocky. Road is long to my home. In the darkness as I travel, on my way going home. In the darkness as I travel, on my way going home.
Looking up to the North Star shows the way to my home.
Looking up to the North Star shows the way to my home. Live in peace, live in freedom, on our way, glory bound. Live in peace, live in freedom, on our way, glory bound. On my way, freedom's calling. On my way, going home. On my way, freedom's calling. On my way, going home. My throat was drying out.
I know.
Oh, that's better.
And Yeah, Mary, bummer that you aren't going to be able to make it to the Luna Star show, but if you've got any friends who are going to be around, feel free to send them our way. And we will definitely see you at the festival. We're so looking forward to the festival. It's going to be a ton of fun.
We're playing on Sunday at 2:30 in the afternoon.
Yep.
On the main stage,
And we'll be in song circles and stuff
yeah.
in the evenings and
there's
all that good
we're
stuff.
leading a jam song circle thing that's something like songs for our times, songs that need to be heard, or something like that.
Oh, cool. I knew we were leading something. I didn't know when or what it was.
Yeah. Anyway, I had some ideas for what to do with that, and might actually do a cover in that as well. So
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking about T.R. Ritchie's Somewhere to Begin.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Which we played a couple weeks back, and it was the first time we played it in 5 years.
Forever,
It's
I
like,
know.
I think we should bring that one out.
I think so.
Anyway, thank you all for coming.
Happy New Year, everyone! And it was a delight to have you with us to help us celebrate our joint birthdays. And wish you all the best. And I would wish you warm weather, but I know any of us East Coasters are about to not have any. So I wish you warm thoughts.
Yeah.
Let's do it that way.
And we will see everybody, hopefully, at various places down the road.
Hopefully we'll see you on the road.
And let's see if I can get a couple banners up here.
Yeah.
And there we go.
Ah,
And
put
then,
all the toys in place.
Yep. Anyway, good night all.